yeah, baby.
The day has come that it is finally moving day for us. We have the entire rig set up. It's just about 8 a.m. here in Key West, Florida, and we really couldn't be more excited to hit the road. Our plan today is to hopefully tackle around 500 miles and head north towards Gainesville, Florida. We've been talking about our plans of where we want to travel, and we really think that we just want to head out pretty much out west as fast as possible, definitely to avoid this heat wave. So we have everything hooked up. This is really going to be our first time flat towing our Maverick more than just 10 miles. So you guys are coming with us to see if we make it there in one piece.
Okay, this is now our third year doing a full RV trip, and it might seem like we're pros, but the nerves are high with me. Honestly, a big reason just that we're flat towing for the first time, and we've loved having this truck, so obviously we don't want to do anything to damage it, but fingers crossed that everything goes well and that the RV drives well. We're probably going to drive a little bit on the road and check on it, but yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on it.
And also to note, as in true fashion for us, we are starting this road trip with a low fuel light. So our very first stop is to get some gas.
Ooh, all right, just drove like 10 minutes. We pulled over at a gas station because we're actually gonna meet one of our friends to say goodbye before leaving the Keys, but really quick, one thing that went wrong on our RV last year is our cruise control buttons. So I actually replaced these buttons with something I found online, and didn't think to test it out on the open road until now. So when I clicked the button, we were like celebrating for a second, it seemed to work, but then we heard a very distinct pop, and just the light on the cruise control is like flashing on and off, but it won't actually set the speed. So if anybody has any ideas on how we might be able to fix that, because we have a lot of miles to drive and cruise control would be pretty sweet to figure out.
We've made it to Racetrack.
Whew. We love Racetrack. Honestly, I mean, we used to like to get coffee here, but now it's just become our place. But I would say first impressions is I am definitely glad that we installed the rear anti-sway bar. It drove so much better on our way here, and we're just about an hour from home. It is a bummer that our cruise control went out, because that would make driving significantly easier. But yeah, I would say from what I can notice, like maybe the RV feels like it takes 10 or 20% more power to like get over little bridges and hills and stuff like that. But we'll see if that stays true at the pump and in our efficiency. So we're gassing up for the first time. We're definitely going to keep track of mileage and how much we spend on gas and what's our efficiency with this new tow setup. So definitely intrigued to find out that, and I hope it's not too bad.
And I am gonna get some coffee going.
All right, all fueled up, 170 bucks, and now Gabby's taking the wheel. First experience driving our big trip. Pulling into our second gas stop, and I feel like something we've figured out that is different when towing our vehicle is that it's not easy to pull over for gas, because basically you have the option to go to the normal fuel pumps or the truck fuel pumps. And since we're bigger now, we decided like, hey, let's try to do the truck fuel and have an easier pull out. There's more space over there, but truck fuel pumps typically are only diesel. So we've got to go to the regular one. So it's like us and like a Fiat next to us are using the same pump. So we're trying to stay on the edge to make it hopefully easier to turn in and out. But yeah, definitely decreases maneuverability a bit having the Maverick behind us.
Just doing a quick walk around, see how everything looks. Everything here looks the same, all good. The truck is noticeably more dirty, which I feel like I'm a bit of not a psycho, but I like to wash cars when I can and keep them clean. So this is something I'm just gonna have to accept and get used to. But the rest of the walk around The Mav is clean. And I'm also definitely keeping track of how our tire tread looks, because when we got this car, it came with brand new Cooper tires. So it has brand new tread life on it. So it'd be interesting to see how much, I guess, towing the vehicle actually wears on the tread life. But happy to report, everything here looks good. So let's gas up, get some snacks, keep trucking. All right, we are approaching 7:30 p.m. here. We started driving at around 9 a.m., so it's been a long day on the road.
500 miles.
500 miles. And we are currently driving down this very narrow gravel roadway as we are approaching a harvest host that we will be staying at tonight. This is the first of our stay, the first night stay of our trip, and it's our first time. This is a strong, using the word off-roading is strong for this, but it is the first time off-roading with having a Toad. Unpaved road with the Toad. So, and so far so good. It did mention we have to make a wide turn into a 13-foot gate. So we'll see if we have to disconnect the Mav or not. I would imagine we would have to disconnect probably to turn around, and this is the first experience for us. For previously when we had the scooter in the back, we never had to take it off in order to turn around or anything like that. So I'm very curious to see if that becomes a pain point for us. Fingers crossed, no, but let's see how this spot looks once we get there. As we were driving on this road, I wish I got it on camera. There had to be like a 3-foot snake.
Yeah, I thought it was just something in the road, but I'm like, man, look at that snake.
It was just like right across the road and it just squirmed away. Oh man. Maybe we don't let Lilo run too far.
We're in snake land now.
We are in snake land.
I mean, look at this grass. This is like...
Yeah.
There's some shit living in there.
No way. You don't go in there. Oh, right there's a snake! Oh! Is it there? Can you get it?
Oh my god.
Look at the snake.
Yo, it probably doesn't look that big because of the angle, but my god, that thing is huge.
I'm coming. Oh, fuck that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the largest living snake I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know what kind of snake.
Oh my god.
Alright, I don't want him to jump up on us.
Oh my god.
Private drive. Always a bit of fingers crossed that you're going to the right property. Oh, Boondockers welcome.
Yay.
Hall of Fame host.
Oh, let's show the sign. And also watch the Toad that we don't hit their gate. Precious. Hall of Fame host.
Yeah, no, this thing tracks pretty well behind us. If we're making it through in the RV, I think the truck's making it.
This is the spot here.
Yeah.
This is adorable.
All right. I could just do a big loop.
Yeah, I would do a big loop. Come on. Oh, yeah. Literally as close as possible. And we have, wow. Tow Defender doing its thing. Handling almost pretty much the sharpest turn that we can make. Come on, no problem. That is great to have that flexibility.
What do you think?
You did it! Lee! Lee! High five.
Super nice.
So really nice that this Boondockers Welcome location does have power, and the power hookup is here, which by the way we parked a bit far. We have an extension cord, but we were, you know, it says it in the description, totally fine, but this is a 30 amp hookup, and we don't have a 30 to 120. We do have a 120 to 30, So either we move the RV, which then we'd have to disconnect the MAV to have our power cord reach there, or we just run off of batteries tonight. Okay, so we are changing plans. I'm putting away the extension cord. We are going to straighten out, disconnect the MAV, so then that way we can reach our 30 amp cord to the hookup, because even though we have our batteries, it's a heat wave right now. We'd rather conserve them because we're still going to be driving tomorrow and we don't know what we're going to encounter yet. So we figured save the capacity for then. If there's power here, why not use it? So give us a sec as we get all this figured out. Did you put this back in there?
Yeah.
Oh, it goes here. The amount we are sweating while doing this is so gross. It is so hot out.
Hey, we're just figuring this out, finding our way.
Okay. The sweat on the face is so real. I think it's like 95 degrees out, even though it does look beautiful out. We have the MAV successfully disconnected.
It was not easy.
It was not easy, but
we're definitely on a decline and we were on a turn, but we kind of made the mistake of just thinking we could leave it connected.
Yeah, that's what we get for being cheeky and thought
we're learning lessons.
We could just be lazy, but now the easy part, this is disconnected. We'll move so our power cord can finally reach that. And then I am ready for some AC, make a meal and call it a night. I feel like this is just like a meme right now, that this is where we parked on level ground, ran our power cord to our power watchdog. This is the distance of not reaching. So Brendan's gonna back up another couple of inches so we can make it. And a round 2 of now, just like that. We are done. We are hooked up. We have made it.
We got some stuff to learn, but it wasn't terrible for a first try. So overall, I would say definitely a success for our first time flat towing. Like, for a first experience, it went just about as good as I could imagine. The driving experience is honestly not even that much different than when we used to bring our scooter. Like, we experience a little bit more tail wag and sway as we're driving and pass by semis, but definitely a huge upgrade to do the rear anti-sway bar. It's just the parking situation that we need to improve on a little bit. Both tight maneuvering while we're like going in and out of gas stations, just getting comfortable with how much, pretty much the extra 20 feet that we have on the rear end of our RV. So I think if we were to do this setup again, we would probably disconnect earlier and then just pull in comfortably with the RV, but we were trying to get greedy and do like a big swing around, and so that we could pull out in the morning without having to disconnect anything. But I'm gonna call this one a success for sure. I've loved this setup so far. We're not even gonna use our truck for a bit, but once we get to a place that's more stationary, we can take the truck around. That's where the benefit really amplifies and the truck is super valuable. But we're gonna catch some sleep so that we can be well rested for tomorrow. We are starting our work week, plus we're gonna be doing some additional driving, making our way through Florida and just making as much progress as we can on the road. So thanks for watching this video and we will see you guys next time.